Welcome to the first episode of Biology, where learning is fun and easy. I am Clyde Salazar, your science buddy for today. And for today's episode, I will be discussing one of the most fundamental topic in biology, which is the cell. At the end of the video, you will learn and understand the definition of a cell, its types and structure. So without further ado, let us start the discussion. The cell can be defined as a structural and functional unit of life. It is the smallest unit that can carry out all activities of life. Cells are also the building blocks of a complex multicellular organisms, and it has two types, the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. A prokaryotic cell is a primitive type of cell that is characterized by the absence of a nucleus. Furthermore, prokaryotes do not possess membrane-bound cellular organelles. Prokaryotes are exclusively unicellular. The term prokaryote is derived from the Greek word pro, meaning before, and karyon, meaning kernel. It translates to before nuclei. Prokaryotic cell does not have a nuclear membrane. However, the genetic material is present in a region in the cytoplasm known as the nucleoid. They may be spherical, rod-shaped, or spiral. A prokaryotic cell structure is as follows. Capsule is an outer protective covering found in the bacterial cells, in addition to the cell wall. It helps in moisture retention, protects the cell when engulfed, and helps in the attachment of cells to nutrients and surfaces. Cell wall is the outermost layer of the cell which gives shape to the cell. Cell membrane is a layer that surrounds the cytoplasm and regulates the entry and exit of substances in the cells. The cytoplasm is mainly composed of enzymes, salts, cell organelles, and is a gel-like component. Ribosomes are involved in protein synthesis. Plasmids are non-chromosomal DNA structures. These are not involved in reproduction. Pili are hair-like outgrowths that attach to the surface of other bacterial cells. Flagella are long structures in the form of a whip that help in the locomotion of a cell. Nucleoid region is the region in the cytoplasm where the genetic material is present. Eukaryotic cells are cells that possess a true nucleus along with the membrane-bound organelles. Eukaryotes can either be unicellular or multicellular. The term eukaryotes is derived from the Greek word eu, meaning good, and karyon, meaning kernel, therefore translating to good or true nuclei. Structurally, eukaryotes possess a cell wall, which supports and protects the plasma membrane. The cell is surrounded by the plasma membrane and controls the entry and exit of certain substances. Examples of prokaryotic cells are protists, fungi, plants, and animals. The features of a eukaryotic cells are as follows. 1. Eukaryotic cells have the nucleus enclosed within the nuclear membrane. 2. The cell has mitochondria. 3. Flagella and cilia are the locomotory organs in a eukaryotic cell. 4. A cell wall is the outermost layer of the eukaryotic cells. 5. The cells divide by a process called mitosis. 6. The eukaryotic cells contain a cytoskeletal structure. And 7. The nucleus contains a single, linear DNA which carries all the genetic information. Like a prokaryotic cell, a eukaryotic cell has a plasma membrane, cytoplasm, and ribosomes. However, unlike prokaryotic cells, eukaryotic cells have a membrane-bound nucleus and numerous membrane-bound organelles, including the endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, chloroplasts, and mitochondria, and several shaped chromosomes. Thus, a eukaryotic cell's nucleus is surrounded by a membrane. It is often said to have a true nucleus. Organelles, meaning little organ, have specialized cellular roles, just as the organs of your body have specialized roles. The nucleus is the most prominent organelle in a cell. Eukaryotic cells have a true nucleus, which means that the cell's DNA is surrounded by a membrane. Therefore, the nucleus houses the cell's DNA and directs the synthesis of proteins and ribosomes, the cellular organelles responsible for protein synthesis. The nucleolus is the distinct structure present in the nucleus of eukaryotic cells. Primarily, it participates in assembling the ribosomes, alteration of transfer RNA, and sensing cellular stress. Ribosomes are the main site of protein synthesis and are composed of protein and ribonucleic acids. Cytoplasm consists of all the contents outside of the nucleus and enclosed within the cell membrane of the cell. It is clear in color and has a gel-like appearance. Cytoplasm is mainly composed of water, but also contains enzymes, salts, organelles, and various organic molecules. The endoplasmic reticulum is a network of small, tubular structures that divides the cell surface into two parts, the luminal and extraluminal. It also modifies proteins and synthesizes lipids. Soft endoplasmic reticulum's main functions are the synthesis of lipids, steroid hormones, the detoxification of harmful metabolic byproducts, and the shortage of metabolism and calcium ions within the cell. Rough endoplasmic reticulum is primarily concerned with the synthesis, folding, and modification of protein. Peroxisomes are small, round organelles enclosed by single membranes. They carry out oxidation reactions that break down fatty acids and amino acids. Peroxisomes also detoxify many poisons that may enter the body. The plasma membrane separates the cell from the outside environment. It comprises specific embedded proteins which help in the exchange of substances in and out of the cell. Mitochondria are oval-shaped double membrane organelles that have their own ribosomes and DNA. These organelles are often called energy factories of a cell because they are responsible for making adenosine triphosphate, the cell's main energy-carrying molecule, by producing cellular respiration. Golgi apparatus is made up of flat disc-shaped structures called cisternae. It is an important site for the formation of glycoproteins and glycolipids. The cytoskeleton is present inside the cytoplasm, which consists of microfilaments, microtubules, and fibers to provide perfect shape to the cell, anchor the organelles, and stimulate the cell movement. A chloroplast is an organelle within the cells of plants and certain algae that is the site of photosynthesis, which is the process by which energy from the sun is converted into chemical energy for growth. A cell wall is a rigid structure present outside the plant cell. However, it is absent in animal cells. It is a productive layer that protects the cell from any injury or pathogen attacks. Ameloplasts are a type of plastid, double-envelope organelles in plant cells that are involved in various biological pathways. Ameloplasts are specifically a type of leucoplast, a subcategory for colorless, non-pigment-containing plastids. A vacuole is an organelle in cells which functions to hold various solutions or materials. A vacuole is simply a chamber surrounded by a membrane, which keeps the cytosol from being exposed to the contents inside. Lysosomes are known as suicidal bags because they possess hydrolytic enzymes to digest protein, lipids, carbohydrates, and nucleic acids. Centrosome is an organelle that serves as the main microtubule organizing center of the animal cell, as well as the regulator of the cell cycle progression. The centrosome is thought to have evolved only in the metazoa lineage of eukaryotic cells. That ends our discussion for today. May you learn something from the video. Thank you for watching.